Now up here at the top, it says for this attachment. So we have the correct view display selected here. That's good. We can skip these class options here. This will just give us some more freedom over formatting. We can select the list type to display the content as. Now, the idea here is that all of the slideshow nodes are actually there in existence on the page, but all of them are hidden but one. And when we go through the process of fading from one node display to the next node display, it's just fading out one and fading in the other using a combination of JavaScript and CSS. So this is the format that content will be displayed in. So now if somebody who's visually impaired or using some kind of text reader for a browser comes to this slideshow, they'll see a list of the slideshow items instead of the visual slideshow. In this case, we'll keep this as an unordered list because the numbering doesn't really matter. We'll leave the wrapper class and list class as empty, but again, these are some CSS options that we have to work with, and I'll scroll down. Right now, we only have one skin available. There's a module called Views Slideshow Configurable Controls that will add some additional skins here, but since default is our only option, we'll leave it at that. For the slideshow type, we'll leave it at cycle. There's no other option right here. And now we have this big red alert that says you need to install the jQuery cycle plugin, create a directory in sites all libraries called jQuery cycle, and then copy jQuery cycle.all.min.js or jQuery cycle all.js into it. You can find the plugin at, and then it gives us the link. So this is a perfect set of instructions. This tells us everything we need to do. So first, let's create this jQuery cycle directory inside of our sites all libraries folder. So I'll copy the name of this folder here, and then I'll jump back to our site directory. Okay, so this is going to be in sites all, and we don't have a libraries folder yet. So let's create that. I'm going to open up the all folder, and we'll create a new folder called libraries. And then within this folder, we're going to create a new folder called jQuery.cycle. Okay, and now we need the plugin code. So if we go back to the browser, it says we can find it right here. So I'll open this link up in a new tab. And up here at the very top is the download the cycle plugin. Now on this page, you can see some examples of different ways that the cycle plugin can get used. There's some pretty cool effects here, as you can see. Okay, but up at the top, we'll click the download the cycle plugin. Now we have the option of using cycle or cycle lite. We'll download cycle plugin just so we have everything. Now you see when we click that, we see the whole source code here. So what we really want to do if we click back is right click on this link and save the link as the name of the file that the Views Slideshow module will be looking for. So if we go back to our views page, we can go ahead and copy jQuery.cycle.all.js as the name, and then we'll jump back over to the jQuery cycle plugin page. We'll right click the link and we'll select Save Link As. So here's our site directory, and we're going to put it in the Sites All Libraries jQuery.cycle folder. So I have that selected, and I'll click Save. And now let's go back to our Views Edit page.